Hello you wonderful people and welcome to Let's Talk Retro.
Yes, and we're back. The quest continues. I've got more Mastertronic games to show you.
This beat is Mastertronic. This beat is Mastertronic. So get down on it.
Techno. Yes, get down on it. Yes, more Mastertronic.
Are we still doing these?
We are, yes.
Okay, let's get it over with.
The quest continues. Are you getting bored with these?
I'm not.
No?
I never had a Commodore 64 as a kid, so.
Right, yeah. So for today to start
I'm eager to learn.
Are you eager to learn? So first of all, something I didn't know until recently is that Mastertronic actually did some compilation tapes for games. And there's 3, which I have them here.
So how many was on each?
It depended, actually.
Oh, okay.
You will see. So first of all, let's do this one. This one is the Fantastic Four. Can you imagine? Or can you
It's
guess?
not related to the cartoon.
No, but can you guess how many games are on there being the Fantastic Four?
6.
Yeah. No, it's actually 4. So you've got 180, which is one of my favourite darts games of all time. Like that. That's how you do darts.
That means darts.
Yeah, darts. Raster scan, 180.
Raster scan.
Raster scan, yeah.
That's isn't that when you scan in pictures of Rastafarians?
Don't go there. Colony and Zub.
Sub?
Yeah.
We've covered that,
I was
haven't
just
we?
reading it on the back. It says here, all games have a joystick or keyboard options. Value of product if sold separately. So 180 is $2.99. That was on the Mastertronic. It's on the added dimension label. Yes, Overton Zeb. Yeah, that is also. So that was $2.99. Connolly was $1.99 and Rasterscan was $1.99. So and then these ones are on 4 cassettes. 4 cassettes. 2 cassettes. 4 games, obviously, 1 on each side.
So how did you know?
These ones you didn't.
Oh, because you only need 2 because there's 4.
Yeah. We'll do a cut, don't we? Let's start again. This one's like a.
You don't need to cut.
So where do we get to?
Oh, you've pooed it.
Doesn't matter because I can put a picture.
Okay. So it's 2 cassettes.
Yeah, so we've got 2 cassettes in this one, and obviously there's a different game on either side.
Well, that means I guess it says it's not a gamble on what you.
No, it tells you
Yeah.
what's on the cassette. On this one you've got Colony, and then on the other side Rasterscan. Couldn't see it for looking.
And they're proud of working with BASF because they've got their logo.
Yeah,
again.
they're still with the old BASF.
And the instructions in that look absolutely.
Oh god, they are minute, aren't they?
0.1
Yeah.
in font size.
So
how much would that compilation have
I
been?
don't know. I haven't got a clue. Maybe. Well, so it's like $2.99. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they would all have been a tenner if they were sold separately. So you reckon, I don't know,
5, 6, 7
5,
quid?
6 quid, something like that. Yeah, we don't have a clue, but if anyone knows, let us know in the comments. It'd be good to know. So following on from that, believe it or not, so now it's the famous 5.
Oi!
And this one though is.
Are you going on an adventure?
Yeah. This one though is just on
Did you do with
1
pirates?
cassette. Yeah.
1 cassette. How's that work?
Well, on side A you have Knuckle Busters.
So it doesn't. How do you know? Do you have to listen to it
No,
and forward it to know where?
You have to forward wind it to a certain count on your tape that you'd have a counter.
And where does it tell you what?
I don't know whether
I honestly don't
know.
So it doesn't tell you about the counter.
You probably have to work it out for yourself.
I mean, I'm sure that back
But
in
you
the
have
day
to-
this wasn't an issue, was it?
Well, you just loaded the first game, didn't you, on that side, and then you'd like make a note of where the counter finished,
Right, okay.
and then you load the second one.
So back in the day, it wouldn't have been a problem because
No.
you'd have written it down.
So it's got Knuckle Busters, Amorite or Amarote,
They make paint, don't they?
and Motos, yeah, and Motos on one side, and your favourite game from a few weeks back, Milk Race.
Sailing?
No, Milk Race.
Ah,
Yeah, I forgot about Sailing.
that's great.
And Invasion is the other one on that.
That's
So
my favourite sailing simulator.
at least the text on that one's a little bit bigger. But yeah, no, it doesn't tell you the counter. You think that would be something they would put in there, wouldn't it? Tell you where it is on the counter, to go to forward wind to for each game. But
And if you don't know which way's left and which way's right,
they've got like a
they've
little
pointed that
diagram
out
for you. Yeah.
which is handy.
So that's the famous 5.
So even cheaper then.
So just
5
rip them
games, 1 cassette.
off. Yeah.
The artwork's much better though, isn't it?
5 superb games in 1 mega pack.
Let's have a look.
Sure, Enid Blyton loved them for that.
Screenshots from the C64 128 version. Let me guess, Famous 6!
No, it's
Famous
not.
3!
No, it's
Famous 2.
completely different. It's Mastertronic Mega Play Volume 1. I don't know whether they did any other volume. I don't think they've done any other volumes on the Commodore 64. I think there's a Volume 2 I've seen for the Spectrum. This one's got 6 games on it though, so it has moved up an extra game. You've got Pipeline 2, that's brilliant. Agent X2, Rapid Fire, Cage Match, Street Beat and Destructo. 6 fantastic programs, guess what? On 1 cassette.
They've called them programs and not games.
That's what they were back then, when they were programs.
Mm.
So yeah, so 3 games on each side, so again, matter of working out. Guess they haven't told you again.
No little notes from the previous owner saying...
No, it doesn't say. That's the sort of thing you'd write down in there, isn't it? So they read forward wind to on the old cassette to load it.
How much space would there have been between the games?
Not a lot, just
Like
enough to...
10 seconds,
They used to
5
make your own
seconds?
compilations back in the
Oh,
day.
yeah.
I don't know if they just get like a 60... Well,
Oh yeah,
they used to say it's
C60s.
probably not best to use a C60, something like a C15 or something like that, wouldn't it? But you could like get a couple of games when you copied them, like you're supposed to. You could get
Who would
like a
do
couple
that?
of I know, who would do a thing like that? You could obviously copy them and get several onto 1 cassette.
You mean backup because you
Backups,
don't wanna-
because you've got the
don't wanna
original.
wear the
You don't want to
original
wear the
out.
original out, exactly. Yeah.
Right, makes sense.
That's what I was thinking of, yeah.
So did you know there was compilations when you started this, or
No, that's I didn't know. I didn't realise. I didn't see any back in the day when Mastertronic did them. I mean, other companies did them. Obviously, I know that, but
oh, US Gold do a load, don't they?
yeah,
For-
yeah. But yeah, I didn't know Mastertronic did. So it was quite interesting to find out that they did them. So going on to the single cassettes now. This is quite an early one. This one is look 0066. So not that early, I suppose, but it's in the old style early packaging. The best
do they
packaging.
model number each one?
Yeah, they have like
Like an order number?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
know that.
Well, they're a bit all over the place at times, and some
Oh.
of the different labels have different numbers. And all
So
the
if
rest
you're
of it.
doing mail order, you'd say I'd want
Yeah.
1006.
Yeah, well, it's IC0066, this one. And again, I think there's some that's all missing, sort of when you put them all together, and I think it's because they just released that game on the Spectrum or something, so they gave that one there.
Right, they didn't
So,
keep their numbers.
No, just you think they'd keep it specific for each sort of computer, wouldn't you, sort of thing. So I say the numbering can be a little bit all over the place. But this is in the early sort of packaging, with the best packaging, if you ask me, with the blue sort of crisscross, what do they call it, check, is it? Or, and the 3D logo, and it's a Skyjet. So
Let's have a close look at this. Wow, that's like a really weird chopper, futuristic, and some kind of massive satellite below it. It's a fast loader.
yeah.
What did that mean again?
It's basically had the faster loader, right? So like it's obvious. isn't
It
it?
loaded faster.
Yeah, it had like the flashy lines all down the side. Sort of like Nova Load was another thing that they called it.
So how long did they ever release like a fast loading version of the same thing? Do you think?
Not
Or
that I
it's
know
just-
of.
no.
No, 'cause when I first knew the Commodore 64, games could take half hour to load. You know, but these would just take 5-10 minutes because they're using the fast loader.
So 5-10 minutes is fast.
Was back then. Yeah, so next up we've got another early one using the early packaging. This is even actually earlier than that one. This is IC0023, so number 23.
Take that off your list.
Yeah, and it's Hectic.
Sounds like my job. Hectic. That's a guy being groped from behind by like a robot creature while he's trying to, you know.
Looks like he's trying to drill something like a
Yeah,
hole.
he's trying to make potholes.
So I've never played that, so I don't know. We've got one now. Next one is called Storm.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, he looks mean. Look at that long hair. And they've always got like
A babe in the background.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, babe. Well worded.
Yeah.
I tell you what, gee, he looks right at you, doesn't he?
He's got a weird face.
He's got a sword and a massive axe. And his package is covered up. And he's got a dagger as well, which is very close to his package. You wouldn't want that near your junk, would you?
No.
But he don't care because he's hardcore and he's got more muscles than... He's got muscles on top. He's got muscles on his elbow.
He's got more muscles than Jeff Capes.
He has.
Anyway, so next up, moving on from an Arnie lookalike to a Sylvester Stallone lookalike.
That is such a copy.
And it's Rapid Fire.
You sure it's not Rambo?
It looks like Rambo, doesn't it?
Hey, look at that. Some random mask in the background and then that's like an explosion from... Oh, he looks... I mean, he's muscled. It looks like he's got a nasty cut as well.
Almost looks like they haven't got any skin on, have they? It looks like
yeah.
it's just all muscle.
It is, yeah. It's like the Dorking Kindersley human body encyclopedia
That's right,
CD-ROM cover.
Yeah.
That used to freak
pretty
me
out,
out.
Yeah.
If you've got that.
If you remember that, then you know what we're on about. So next up we have, this is one that I think it was on one of those compilations just now, wasn't it? Raster Scan, because you were talking about scanning, wasn't it? Looks like some sort of, from the cover, like a marble sort of type football type thing. What it's got on the screenshots.
Is it sponsored by Canon?
I ain't got a clue what that's about. But yeah, we'll have to play it to find
Give
out.
up quickly.
There's Raster Scan.
Raster Scan. Right, here we go. That looks like a pinball. Yeah, good.
Maybe.
More time
maybe
in text.
pinball.
What do you do when all there is you and the the heat has left, with memory not uncorrupt and it heading for heat source conjunction and termination? You take MSB and repair and align until the scan returns and Starship Raster Scan survives. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, anyway, so moving on. We've got one now, and this is Treasure Island.
Ooh, it's got the price label on.
And it's got the price on it. This is bought from a shop called Home Computers.
What did they sell?
Yeah, they thought about that name, didn't they, a lot?
Mm.
But interestingly, it was sold for £1.49.
Wow.
So cheaper than the usual £1.99.
They put it below the...
They must have been giving up all their profit on that.
I mean...
Oh my god, look at the screenshots on that. Looks like a colouring book.
Oh, it is.
Someone that's coloured it in very neatly though.
Wow. Yeah.
I must admit, but...
I mean, that's much better than I could ever do, but still, you're trying to sell the game. For God's sake. Convinced that still more treasure remains, as yet undiscovered on the island, you have returned to try and find it. It seemed like a good idea at first, but your supplies have started getting low, and you've spotted pirates on the island who are hot on your heels and determined to get to the treasure first. Keyboard only, programmed by Phase 2 software.
Nice, keyboard only.
Yeah. That's what it's
That's £1.49, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't sell it.
You could, yeah, no chance of selling a joystick with this one. Yeah.
Anyway, next up it's one called Back to Reality. That's quite an interesting cover, isn't it?
That's like me when I'm back to work.
Yeah.
After holiday. Back to Reality.
That cover reminds me of something, but I don't know what.
I mean, that's blatantly ripped off Star Wars.
Yeah, maybe a Stormtrooper,
ish.
that's probably what it is, yeah.
He's got a jetpack. So it's not Jetpack Willie.
No. I just keep thinking of that Soldier Soul song. But anyway, yeah, moving on quickly.
Yeah, quickly. Back to Reality, and we've got no idea what that's about. You know what I dislike about these? Is because they use the coloured cases, it saves them having to bother with bigger inlays.
They were cool.
Yeah, but the other ones use some screenshots, and these you don't.
They've got screenshots inside. You just got to open them up.
Could you? Were they sealed? You could open them
no,
up
they
in the
weren't.
shops,
They could open up. In the shops, they'd have them on the shelves just without the cassettes.
Let's have a quick look.
And all the cassettes would be in the drawer. Try reading
What's
that.
The Artifact.
all the cassettes would be in a drawer somewhere at the back.
Oh, so you can open it, yeah, of course you can.
And then
Yeah.
they just put the cassette in when you bought it.
More tiny print, and there's the Mastertronic logo. Loading instructions, hold down shift and press run stop.
They should have sold these with a free magnifying glass, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, when all the young people that used
But
to
being a kid, if you give me a
your
magnifying
eyesight's brilliant
glass-
when you're young.
if you give me a magnifying glass when I was that
Well,
age,
you try and burn
I'd
all
be
in the
out burning
cover.
leaves
Or
and
burning
ants or something, yeah.
The program code, graphic representation, and artwork are the copyright of Mastertronic and may not be reproduced, stored, hired, or broadcast in any form.
Oh, shit, we're broadcasting it
Just don't
in
tell
some sort of form,
Mastertronic.
yeah. Alright.
No, it's fair use. We need written permission from Mastertronic.
Yeah.
1986. Made in Great Britain.
Whee.
And the designer is Words and Pictures.
Right, so next up we have Star Force Fighter. It's got some bloke running towards a jet. What's his jet's leaving without him?
Or, yeah, that looks cool. So is it a shoot 'em up?
Looks like it, yeah. Looks like it is.
Shmup.
Looking at the screenshots.
Yeah, maybe he's like the aircraft carrier launcher person, and he's just waved off the jet, which seems to be
Waved it off.
yeah. You know when they
Yeah, I know,
you know
I
like
know.
Top Gun there at the
Yeah.
Come on, you know that.
With the table tennis bats.
That's it. I'm sure there's a table tennis game Mastertronics did.
Probably.
Yeah, cool. Shoot 'em up. High score. Text is massive. Looks like fun. I'd give that a go.
Next one I'd
State of the art 3D graphics, it says.
Yeah, state of the art, yeah. It's Mastertronic, it's bound to be state of the
Oh, cool.
art.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Next we've got one called Scout. Haven't got a clue again about what this one's all about. So here you are, stuck in your Scout with the spaceship scattered to the four winds. Well, the 8 planets in fact, and between you and the wreckage there are all these nasty aliens. In order to survive you need to shoot the aliens, gather up the pieces and then head for home. Features 8 different planets to explore, extra weapons, loads of aliens to blast, joystick only, 1 player only. So there you go.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
There, you still there?
Yeah.
Still with me?
Scout, but it's not the
Scout.
Scout I was thinking of.
No.
So is it a puzzler, side
Shoot 'em up.
scroll?
So, well, it's like an adventure
Oh,
shoot 'em
yeah.
up type thing, I think. Got to go find your bits of spaceship over 8 different planets.
There's various games that you've got to do that, isn't there?
Yeah, loads. So next up we've got POD, which stands for Proof of Destruction. It's another one with a sort of cartoony cover.
So it's not POB.
No,
It'd spit on your TV screen.
no, POD, and God knows what that's about as well, looking at that. And then the writing's too small, I'm not going to even bother. Look how small that is, they fit it into like a square that's like 2 centimetres square, isn't it?
I can just about make that out. Okay, quickly. Pod has no Prometheus storyline and no planets to be saved. It's quite simply the most exciting and addictive shoot 'em up ever. Each level is superbly balanced for playability and challenging action. It may be too much for you.
So the complete opposite of the last game. That we
Yeah,
just looked
so
at.
we don't really know what we're going to put, but you know, it's good. Play it.
God, I don't know who this bloke looks like on the front of this one. Phronesis. Yeah, I can't think of anybody else. He probably looks quite
it's
original.
like yeah,
For a
not
change.
copied off anything. He's got robot cybernetic add-ons. I wonder what this is about. Guaranteed to bring you near to total nervous collapse. Just what you want in a video game. Total nervous collapse.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just play Paperboy. That's pretty hard
Yeah.
for that. I mean, there's many Many harder games than that, but hey, that's cool. It's got fire and it's got an angry man and it's got robot stuff.
Next we've got one, I've heard of this. I don't know whether I've ever played it back in the day. Commodore Warriors. You are about to begin a journey of no return. You must cross the gate of mystery, penetrate treacherous worlds and defeat fierce enemies to discover the secret magic mystery. Yeah, sounds riveting.
Yeah. It made iPhone message alert.
I wonder whether it's funny watching us try and read this small print or whether it's just boring. Let us know.
Yeah, apologies because we're both illiterate. Well, I certainly am.
It's just the text is so small, isn't it? Oh, this one's a bit bigger.
You don't hear the word penetrate enough, do you?
So anyway, moving on. Next we've got one called Alcazar. And it says explore castles, combat demons and collect the tools needed to secure the throne of Alcazar. This joystick controlled adventure is not for the faint-hearted. And it's written at a sort of reasonable size that someone like me can read.
Alcazar. He looks angry.
Sounds almost like
It's
how
very
bizarre.
warty.
Huh?
It's very warty.
Warty, yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be from Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah.
God.
Cool.
Come up with this one. This is called Sweep. And it's got some sort of...
Oh, is it a chimney sweeping
I
simulator?
don't know whether it is or not. It's got some sort of weird zombie looking sort of like chimney sweep that looks like he's stuck in the chimney like Father Christmas with a bird on his head. Hungry rats and raging tyres will block your way.
Raging tyres.
Oh, is it fire? It might be fires. Hungry rats and raging fires.
Oh, okay.
Makes
all
more
right.
sense, doesn't it?
I mean, a raging tyre, you can have a raging tyre in a game, couldn't you?
Oh God.
You could,
We'll come back in a minute.
You could
Right.
have a raging tyre.
So hungry rats and raging fires will block your way as you battle in the dark to sweep all the chimneys and win a bonus game.
Told you it was a chimney sweep simulator.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
have you ever known a non-hungry rat?
No.
Cool.
Right, so
He looks pretty happy, Swim. I mean, he's grinning because he's probably going to earn £300 a chimney.
probably. So I'm afraid it's on to the last, but no ways least.
Thank you for staying with us right to the last one.
That's it, if you're still there. Is anyone there? Yeah, so it's Wellworth. Well, my mouse gone there. I can't talk.
Woolworths. The
Woolworths.
knockoff Woolworths.
Yeah. It's Werewolves of London.
Oh,
Look at that.
it's not a film, is it?
No, well, actually, can you remember American Werewolf in London? I
Wasn't
wonder.
there
Wonder whether
the
it's.
grim scene in that wasn't it banned for years or something?
Isn't
there a head that rolls across the bonnet or something?
Yeah.
I remember.
And I remember he had his neck's all mauled and had all bits hanging out.
I've never really seen it. It's not my bag. But
I did watch it when I was probably way too young to watch it.
so they're kind of cashing in on.
So it looks like they're cashing in on that. I wonder whether it's released around the same time. It says, run rampage across the rooftops, get savage in the sewers, have a hairy...
Harry Fatberg.
It looks like it says tit. Have a hairy tit in Hyde Park. I think it's hairy fit. I think it's also
Fit. A hairy fit. Have a hairy fit.
Yeah. So run rampage across the rooftops, get savage in the sewers, have a hairy fit in Hyde Park, and spread terror in the tube stations.
No,
Werewolves of London.
that's something that you do not want to do.
No. So there we go. That's it for another interesting Mastertronic collection pick
And
video.
what a game you've picked to end on.
I know, fantastic. As if I planned it. It was just the last one that came out of the box. So anyway, yeah. So that's it for another Mastertronic Quest video. Like I say, the quest is going well. One day soon we will be doing probably a full sort of tour of all the games all together, show you them all together in one place, sort of thing. Hopefully it'd be pretty cool. But anyway, until next time, as always, James, what are they going to do?
Thank you for watching. Keep it retro.
This beat is Mastertronic. This beat is Mastertronic. So get down on it.